Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to the Mikey Report. I am Mikey Edwards here inside the Phoenixville TMR studios. Glad you can be with us. It's a very hard newscast. I will admit that out the gate. It will be for quite some time, at least today. There's a main reason why, and that is a news colleague that I had admired for a decent amount of time was let go by NBC News. Matt Lauer was fired today for allegations dealing with sexual assault, and so therefore he is no longer with NBC, nor will we be seeing him at any point tonight during the Christmas at Rockefeller Plaza, nor will we see him any longer at the Today Show, for those of you who were watching that, who used to watch that. I am grateful that for the courage of the person who came out and realized that things needed to be righted, and that things need to be made known. That was accomplished, and I pray for not only the person coming forward, but also for those who for those affected. The team at NBC News, the family of Matt Lauer, and countless others. We also have other news to get to, so I'm not going to dwell on that too much longer. You know, within the past few weeks, there have been a lot of sexual assault and misconduct issues being brought forward in the entertainment and political world. So we will not address those, but we will pray for not only those accused, but for the victims of the acts as well. Or of the alleged acts, I should say. But we are going to more so dwell on other news. We do have the college football playoff rankings without Alabama in the top 4. Now, most of you guys who are I'm doing sports a little bit earlier than I normally would, but this is big news because, let's just say, not everybody wants Bama every single year. So we got Clemson in 1, Auburn in 2, Oklahoma 3, Wisconsin 4. Now, I've been saying to people, Wisconsin's had the short end of the stick all season long. Yes, they're not in the strongest division, but they are in a very tough conference. One of the big Power 5 conferences, might I add, in the Big Ten. And they're undefeated. Does that not have any weight? Being undefeated in one of the top Power 5 conferences, I don't know why they're stuck at 4 instead of being, what the hey, number 1? Come on. College football playoff team people, get it together. Some of these conferences they're not football conferences. The Big Ten is a football conference. Some of you may argue with me saying SEC is a big football conference. I won't deny you on that. SEC is. However, I venture to say that the Big Ten is football country. Someone argue with me on that. Honestly. So let me actually see if I can connect to some of you Facebook viewers. Actually, I can't do it through that because it is not allowing me to. So let me try to do this. Let me scroll to actually my video and see the comments that I'm dealing with right now. Because I don't want to vote weather. It's going to be a little on the cooler side the next few days, but we're staying in the 50s around here in the Philadelphia suburbs. We're going to have a lot more cover. We're going to have a lot more for our a lot cooler temperatures up north, obviously. And we're going to stay pretty dry all the way through, it looks like. So, I just timed that perfectly, actually, because NBC 10's got their weather on right now. That's why I'm looking over primarily. But we may have a stray shower on Friday. It looks like maybe or a little band of showers in the early morning, it looks like, but nothing too major, and that's on Friday. But tomorrow, through the majority of the day, throughout the majority of the week, really, or weekend into early next week, is going to be nice. So we're going to start December off pretty mild, which, from what the long-range forecasts have been saying, it's going to be somewhat of a milder winter, shockingly. But to answer our viewer question, will the Redskins or the Cowboys make the playoffs this year? I'm going to say neither. Neither will make the playoffs. There are too many. In the NFC East, there is not the. Neither. NFC East only has one team right now that is able to do much of anything, and that is the Eagles. I was just talking with my one buddy earlier about the NFL playoff picture and the scheme of things. AFC only has 2 teams that really are going to be really true title contenders. And that's going to be Steelers and the Patriots. Due to the simple fact that, not because they're the 2 highest records in the division, in the AFC, but also that the the majority of because AFC, you only have 2 teams. NFC, you got a loaded lineup. You got the Eagles at 10-1. You got the Vikings. You got the Saints. You got the Rams, who are the top 4 teams. Then, you got... Let me pull this up quickly. Because this is pretty interesting, to say the least. I know I don't have any viewers right now, but that's okay. We have the Panthers and the Falcons and the Seahawks, who are oh so close. Rams have the edge on the Saints right now because of the head-to-head. Steelers face the Patriots on the 17th. That's going to be the game to watch for the AFC. Because that will determine who will be number 1. If Steelers win it, then they will have, even if they end up tied with New England at the end of the season, the Steelers would have the edge because of the head-to-head matchup. But Steelers do not have a hard schedule, too much of a difficult schedule remaining. Some might say no, but some might say yes. But here's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna find out from you guys if I have any other viewers tonight or any more comments. Nope. But that is what we are looking at. Honestly. Forgot my volume was on my Facebook on my iPhone. But that is where we are standing at the moment. So, did weather, did sports, and we got the top news story. Oh, the other news story, Ben McAdoo benching Eli Manning. That, I would probably venture to say, might be the end of Eli. I don't know. We'll find out. But that's all for now. Mikey Edwards signing out. Have a good night. We'll see you next time here on TMR.